right, hello wine drinking people. Time for more of what I've had to drink yesterday, and our friends from Opichi were in with some wines from our good friends at Tinto Pesquera. Alejandro Fernandez, one of the top winemakers in all of Spain, and one of the coolest guys you will meet, man. I remember the last dinner we did with Alejandro. He had everybody singing in Spanish. By the end of the night, he took the bottles out of my hand. He was trying to pour for everybody. And I said, "Whoa, Alejandro." He said, "No, baby, 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 baby." And he was filling up people's glasses. It was just, what an incredible night, incredible guy. In his 80s now and still full of life. And these wines, I mean, some of the best you'll find from Ribera del Duero still today. The 2012 Tinto Pesquera Crianza had that lovely rustic character, kind of smoked meats, little wild strawberry jam fruit, old leather saddle, nice concentration on the nose, very forward and enticing, nice easy drinking wine, smooth tannins, a nice hand of acidity, though, lovely freshness in this wine, that lovely meaty character lasting through the finish, excellent juice. The Tinto Pesquera Reserva, a very cool year, this 2011 vintage. This wine has a beautiful bouquet, that smoked meaty character, hint of a funky kind of barnyard, or as we say, James Brown going on in the nose. Nice structure here on the palate, though, firm tannins, a nice hint of spice and earth, and a little barnyardy note, that James Brown hanging in through the finish, but nice fruit in this wine. Like I said, these 11s just featuring more of the earthy characters and a nice freshness to them, but excellent at $44.25. And then the Condado de Haza, I don't know if I would probably show Condado Haza first. You know, this wine is such a great value. I mean, I think almost equally as good as this Pesquera Reserva. This is a different vineyard site. This 2011 vintage Condado had a beautiful nose, more of a floral character here to the red berry fruit. Notes of that smoked meaty and earthy character, showing nice complexity on the nose. An elegantly fashioned vintage here. This 2011 wine showing smooth tannins and a nice hand of fresh acidity at the end, echoing that nuance from the nose through the finish. What a great value at $20.25. And then the Dehesa de la Granja, talk about value. This is 2008 vintage, another cooler year, and it's from the Tierra de Castilla y León, a little different area. Still, all these wines 100% Tempranillo, the great red grape of Spain. And a bit of evolution on the nose here, as you'd expect, as it's a little older. That smoky, meaty kind of game character showing, a woodsy mushroom aroma coming out, that wild strawberry fruit, really smooth and polished on the tongue with a firm hand of acidity here, keeping things fresh at the end. These wines all very well balanced, really good juice at $17.25. Tempranillo is one of these grapes that you can age for a very long time. It's somewhat deceptive because it's not as big as Bordeaux varietals can be, like Cabernet and Merlot. All right, the Saarstein Riesling, where'd that come from? This is a great small estate in the Mosel. We got to visit them on my trip to Germany. I can say one of the best values that I found in Germany. We got their Pinot Blanc in the store at like $12, $13. This little Riesling from the Mosel, a textbook example of a drier style Riesling. It's got a nice freshness here, that green apple and white peach fruit on the nose, lime citrus, and on the palate, a bit of spritz, a nice tongue-tingly minerality, just an excellent little wine, a phenomenal value, and that's what we had to drink with our friends from Opichi. I'm Andrew Lamposoni, your host, signing off, saying, remember, always drink the good stuff first.